Hi, I am Kimberly Ibo Capuno, Bachelor in Secondary Education, major in English. And today I will be discussing about the characteristics of a 21st century teacher. But before that, I will give a short discussion about the 21st century. So, when we say 21st century, it is the current century of the Anno Domini era or the Common Era in accordance to Georgian calendar. It began on January 1, 2001 and will end on December 31, 2100. Then, it is the first century of the third millennium. As our world recognizes increased globalization, 21st century learning refers to the skills and technologies that will position our students to succeed in a world that ever increasingly requires collaboration, critical thinking, adaptability, grit, perseverance, and relies less on the learning of facts and data. The education system of the 21st century has changed radically with the integration of the technology in every sector. At the same time, the students are more matured than the previous time. To clarify, teaching will be effective when the students can use the lesson outside of the classroom. So let's proceed to the characteristics of a 21st century teacher. Obviously, teaching in the 21st century is an altogether different phenomenon. Never before could learning be happening the way it is now, everywhere, anytime, on any possible topic, supporting any possible learning style or preference. But what does 21st century teachers really mean? According to my research, there are 15 characteristics of a 21st century teacher. First is the learner-centered classroom and personalized instruction. With this, as students have access to information possible, there's certainly no need to spoon feed the knowledge or teach one-size-fits-all content. As students have different personalities, goals, and needs, offering personalized instruction is not just possible but also desirable. When students are allowed to make their own choices, they own their learning, increase intrinsic motivation, and put more effort. An ideal recipe for better learning outcomes. So, second, students as producers. As what I have observed, today's students have the latest and the greatest tools, yet the usage in many cases barely goes beyond communicating family and friends via text, chat, calls, even though students are not now viewed as digital natives. Many are far from producing any digital content. While some students own their own expensive devices that are capable of doing or producing blogs, infographics, books, and make their own video tutorial. Just to name a few, in many classes, they are still asked to turn those devices off and work with handouts and worksheets. Sadly, oftentimes these papers are simply thrown away once graded. It's very sad, and when given a chance, students can produce or create beautiful and creative blogs, movies, or digital stories that they can feel proud of and share it with others. Third is learn new technologies. In order to be able to offer students choices, having one's own hands-on experience and expertise will be useful. Since technology keeps developing, learning a tool once and for all is not an option. The good news is that new technologies are new for the novice and inexperienced teachers. alike, so everyone can jump in any at time. So the fourth characteristics is go global. Teachers' tools make it possible to learn about other countries and people firsthand. Of course, textbooks are still sufficient, yet there is nothing like learning languages, cultures, and communication skills from actually taking it to people from other parts of the world. It's a shame that with all the tools available, we still learn about cultures, about other cultures, people, and even from the media. Teaching students how to use the tools in their hands to visit any corner of this planet will hopefully make us more knowledgeable and sympathetic. So, number 5 is be smart and use smartphones. So, with this, once again, when students are encouraged to view their devices as valuable tools that support knowledge rather than distractions, they start them as such. So, number 6 is blog. Blogging is important. Even the English beginners could see the value of writing for a real audience and establishing their digital presence. To blog or not to blog should not be questioned anymore. Number 7 is go digital. Another important attribute is to go paperless. Organizing teacher resources and activities on one's own website and integrating technology brings students' learning experience to a different level. Sharing links and offering digital discussion as opposed to a constant paper flow allows students to access and share class resources in a more organized fashion. 8. Collaborate. Technology allows collaboration between teachers and students, creating digital resources, presentations, and projects together with other education and students will make classroom activities resemble the real world. Collaboration should go beyond sharing documents via email or creating PowerPoint presentation. Many great ideas never go beyond a conversation or paper copy, which is great loss. Collaboration globally can change our entire experience. So number 9, use Twitter chat. Participating in Twitter chat is cheapest and most efficient way to organize one's own PD, share research and ideas, and stay current with issues and updates in field. We can grow professionally and expand our knowledge as there is a great conversation happening every day. And going to conferences is no longer the only way to meet others and build professional learning networks. Number 10, connect. Connect with like-minded individuals. Again, today's tools allow us to connect anyone, anywhere, anytime. Have questions for an expert or colleagues. Simply connect via social media, follow, join, ask, or tell. Number 11 is a project-based learning. As today's students have access to authentic resources on the web, experts anywhere in the world, and peers learning the same subject somewhere else, teaching with textbooks is very 20th century. Today's students should develop their own driving questions, conduct their research, contact experts, and create final projects to share all using devices already in their hands. All they need from their teacher is only guidance. 12. Build your positive digital footprint. It might sound obvious, but it is for today's teachers to model how appropriately use social media, how to produce and publish valuable content, and how to create shareable resources. Even though it's true that teachers are people and they want to use social media and post their pictures and thoughts, we cannot ask our students not to do inappropriate things online if we ourselves do it. Maintaining professional behaviors, both in class and online, will help build positive digital footprint and model appropriate actions for students. Number 13 is the code. Well, this one might sound complicated. Coding is nothing but today's literacy. As pencil or pen were the tools of the 20th century, making it possible to picture a teacher not capable to operate with it. Today's teacher must be able to operate with today's pen and pencil example computers. Coding is very interesting to learn. The feeling of writing a page with HTML is amazing. Number 14 is innovate. Expand your teaching toolbox and try new ways you have not tried before, such as teaching with social media or replacing textbooks with web resources, not for the sake of tools, but for the sake of students. And lastly, number 15 is keep on learning. As new ways and new technology to keep emerging, learning and adapting is essential. The good news is it's fun, and even 20 minutes a day will take you a long way. Successful 21st century educators don't just expect their students to be lifelong learners, but they too stay current and on top of what's new in education, as well as other fields and that interest them. They enjoy acquiring new knowledge and are enthusiastic about new experiences. They endeavor to stay current and know how to change old lesson plans to be more suitable for today. When teachers love to learn, their enthusiasm will naturally inspire students too, contributing to a more stimulating classroom environment. Students will also feel free to share their knowledge and ideas with the teacher, which helps them build confidence and grow into independent thinkers. So that would be all about my discussion about the characteristics of a 21st century teachers. Thank you.